Welcome to the Wednesday nights Black Company edition.
Oh, yeah,
Hi, I'm GM Keith, and tonight we continue the epic saga of our brave mercenaries in Chapter 2 of the Black Company based on the Glen Cook books series. Tonight, we will be full of adventure, battle, laughs, magic, and of course, tonk. Please like and subscribe to all our social media channels. The Wednesday nights. And now let's meet the players. Tonight we have Jeremy.
Hello. Tonight I will be playing the dwarven berserking warrior, log riding warrior, known as Berserker. No, Breaker. That's his name. Breaker.
And we have Bryce.
Hello, I am playing Penance, the disciple of Thasmodian cult of the worm.
Excellent. And we have Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird, and I am playing Flint, a scion.
Excellent. And finally we have Hans.
Good evening. I am Smolder. I spaced for a second, I'm sorry.
Start over, Smolder.
Invoker of the Black Company. Current corporal of this ragtag band.
Excellent. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Very well.
Not too bad.
Right on. And as a quick recap, last week we finished the Elodian Wood as we were looking for Breaker's material for his surgery to repair his damaged leg. That Croaker and One Eye think they can manage to cobble together something to fix him up. You are heading back on your ponies, which I did.
And
I
log.
did. Oh, and log, yes. I did figure out ponies were actually our movement of 12. And so Flint and Smolder have a 24. They have light horses.
Ponies are 12.
But they do have more hit points. So they're
Ponies
tougher.
do?
Ponies do have more hit points, yes. So,
So it's like a sturdy dwarf.
yeah, I did
more
create some
compact,
horses for our
more hit
next
points.
battle map, so
12.
excellent. Okay. So you head back to camp with Raven, your trusted sidekick now. Well, I don't know. You guys don't seem too positive on Raven. He seems kind of, brooding and dark and mysterious and
Gosh,
kind of angry all the
who
time.
wouldn't love him?
No, but he seems to respect your skill set. Has complimented many of you on your battle tactics and battle preparedness, and apologizes for some of his ones he was rolling. He knocked himself out and hit himself 5 times, something like that. It was pretty ridiculous.
I wasn't sure if he was more in battle with our enemies or with himself. He has some issues to work out.
As you could see, we are traveling. You have a cart, but you're all riding horses right now.
Pony.
You are getting the riding skill over time here as you learn to ride. Let me move
War
you guys
pony, to be specific.
to our map. And
So we're not at camp yet. We're on the way back to camp.
yeah, you're riding back.
Periodically, Flint is letting his horse run because he knows that it's fucking hating setting the pace with these fucking ponies.
Yeah, that's true.
So he'll
Like,
go
it's
ahead.
kinda chomping.
He'll kind of scout ahead, but using it as an excuse to let his horse run.
And it takes about 2 days to catch up with the Black Company. You've now been a week outside of Charm, so 2 weeks since you left Opal. And you're moving. As you catch up to the Black Company, you grabbed a ton of the wood, right? Of that
We did.
Elodian spirit wood,
Oh, yeah.
and just dumped as much as you could carry into the sack, the bag of holding, or as the nut sack. Along the way, you might want to come up with some names for your ponies or horses,
Already
and your squad. You can let me know that later.
The horse's name is Smoke.
You arrive back to the company. They were camping. So
My
you were able
log's
to catch
name is Log.
You can see as you know, it's about you have about 300 members in the Black Company right now, and you see camp followers and little, you know, people that are making their living off of the company, you know, following. So that's who you run into first, and you know, this kind of big train that's heading north. It's fairly easy to see on the road. The road's fairly well traveled with people. They still look a little wary as you're riding by. You know, you still look like military men, so they're not going to like approach you. But you see traders and, you know, kind of commerce going on between Roses and Opal here, and Charm itself. Let's go to our first camp. Okay. So I believe I put your horses here. You arrive into camp here.
Can you center us?
Oh yeah. There we go. And you're greeted by Croker and the lieutenant, captain and lieutenant are busy, you know, making battle plans around this big stump. And you know, Sergeant Elmo, you know, welcomes you back and asks if you are successful.
Yes.
Excellent.
We gathered the wood, killed all the nasty plants.
And how is running with Raven, the new guy?
He's got some. I think he has some issues he's working out, personal issues. He's hitting himself a lot.
That's true.
But I think he'll be a good addition to the company once he works his issues out.
Excellent. You see Raven actually go over and he you know, says hi to Elmo, but then heads over to the captain and they start chatting and hanging out, you know, around the fire. And you can see that he's telling the story of your victory over and kind of the adventure you just had. Croker comes over to Breaker. By the way, everyone can be back at full hit points here. You know, over the night you would have got healed and
Okay.
Because there's a whole
You're
slew of
2
stuff
days,
we
yeah.
have to do before bedtime, unless it's night already.
Yeah, and Croker and One Eye come over and you know, ask to see the wood
And Breaker drops his pants.
hold on, Breaker.
The whole crew.
We gotta get Goblin to create the leg itself.
Flint ironically actually looked the other direction just before the pants fell.
Hold on. Is that a third leg?
Hey, magic wood.
So Croker, okay, well, ready yourself, Breaker. We'll get this wood shaped up. I think Goblin and One Eye will work their magic on it, and I'll get surgery ready for tonight. And
Wait, aren't Goblin, One Eye,
I
the
drink.
ones that do the shop?
They can
That's
do the
pawnbroker.
well, the magic shop. Goblin and One Eye deal in a magical.
Breaker is gonna sit around the fire,
Well, silent
drinking,
too.
and the
Yeah,
more
that's
he
true.
drinks, he kind of looks around and he sees all these people that have been sewed up.
Yeah, like there's
From
people definitely
battle
like lots of
scars.
one eyes and you know, gloves that are obviously covering, you know, hands that have been
fingers that are
fingers.
missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what armor is Breaker wearing currently?
Currently, I am wearing splint mail armor.
Oh, I walk up to Breaker. You want to be harder to hit?
I raise an eyebrow.
You want it to be more difficult for you to lose your other leg in the future?
I
lay out the split mail +1 in front of them. This armor is better than what you are
Ooh.
wearing.
Wow.
This will make it harder for hooked beasts to remove your leg.
Yep, you're still having the nightmares of the, you know, like waking up as it chomps down on your leg. You hear this like walking. You hear a bird in the background and kind of flinch a little bit.
I strip and put on the new armor.
It's kind of smelly. It's been on a dead person for, a couple months.
Okay, so I don't notice anything, is what you're saying.
Yes, you have no idea. Everyone else, he does smell a little bit like a dead person.
So what you're saying is I don't notice anything.
Yeah, basically.
Does Breaker have any interest in a shield? It looks like you fight two-handedly, so that's really
No.
not your thing.
It's not his thing.
You see Goblin and One Eye have walked off, and they're like examining the wood and they go into their little hut, and you see like smoke coming out of it, and every now and then pops and like magic stuff going on, and like a little firework shoots off every now and then.
I drink more.
They're actually doing that just to fuck with you.
Every now and then you see like a little demon imp like jump out and squeak and then run back in.
I'm gonna hand the 3 darts of honing off to Glen.
Ooh,
His eyes lit up.
Yeah, he takes that with a little bit of interest.
Smolder's like he's basically a Nightmare Before Christmas Santa Claus right now.
I go up to. Why do I have a hard time with that name?
Silent? Who? Pawnbroker?
No, Penance.
Penance. Oh.
We got this really nice mace off that dwarf. It's a +2 mace.
Oh no, I'll keep mine, thank you.
Okay.
Mine's
I don't
nicer.
know if yours is special or anything.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
special.
Yeah, the afternoon goes by as you chill and rest around the fire. It's been kind of a long slog to get back. Missing a
Does
horse.
anyone use chainmail?
I took it and put it by my tent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, the +2 chainmail?
+2 chainmail?
Yeah, there's +2 chainmail also. There was +1 chainmail at one point.
No,
And
it
we
became
found-
plus.
There was +2 chainmail in the forest.
It's not too heavy, is it? Because it's magical.
Oh, I don't know.
It is +2. I think it's 20% lighter than normal chainmail.
Well, I mean, I wear ring as is, so. Yeah, I'll take that. Chain +2.
Yeah, it's +2 chainmail.
Nice. Okay.
So I already wrote down, because you said everything sells for half.
Yep.
I already went through and got what half would be based off of your table that you have. So I'm assuming it's half of what you listed for the full price.
Yep.
So when they're available, there's a shield +1, a +2 mace, and a +2 warhammer. All together would sell for 4,750.
Okay.
And how much for that fancy hat?
Fancy hat, 2 gold pieces.
So,
Silent comes over and looks at the hat, and it looks like he wants it.
oh, okay.
Silent does?
I just give it to
He's
him.
taking the badger hat?
The fancy hat from the.
It was a fancy mage.
Yeah.
Okay,
one of
it's
those
not the-
pointy hats. Like a fancy mage
Okay.
hat.
It's not the bag of tricks.
No.
No.
Okay.
Did you guys sell the bag of tricks, or you?
No, I
No,
have it.
that.
Okay.
Oh, I took it.
But then you didn't want it. You gave it to me.
Okay, well, I'll erase it then.
Yeah, because you
I
found
trust
out
you.
that they wouldn't.
Oh, you
When you
can't
found
kill them.
out-
Yeah, when they die, they disappear, and I wanted
You're
them
like, I
dead.
don't want this, and you threw it at me.
Very cool. The afternoon goes by. As Smolder again's like digging in this hole, like this bag of holding, and he's like digging in, pulling out items, and like taking them over to pawnbroker. Hey, do you guys want this? And all the Black Company soldiers are looking around like, what the hell were these guys doing? That they just raid a a treasure trove or something.
Yep.
Wow, Elmo looks at the items and he's actually what did you guys sell anyway? The
Mace +2. Yeah.
The shield. He's gonna go get the shield from Pawnbroker. Okay.
Give me that.
So Goblin, it takes about 4 hours, and Goblin and One Eye come back with a perfectly formed leg. It looks like a little leg from Breaker. They hold it up next to your leg. That's and it's looks like it perfectly matches the where it was cut off prior to the hook core incident.
Okay.
And they summon Croaker over to the surgery, and yep, might as well get this over with. Breaker, you ready?
I stand up, and then I sway, and then I fall over, pass out drunk.
Awesome.
He's ready.
Yep.
And I'll help them applying the worms where needed.
Oh, to help with the infection.
Yep, and just healing spells, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go around and hand out to everybody 1,800 gold pieces.
There you go. Everyone gets 1,800.
Pence, Flint, not Pence. Who the hell's Pence? Penance, Flint,
Penance.
He's a crazy old man who really loves his mom too much.
Did you want to check out that leg, Flint? Because it's they crafted that wood pretty well.
The question is, what color are you going to stain it? That's the question.
Right now, it's kind of like a really dark walnut right now.
That's something Flint was thinking about is whether or not he'd be interested in getting involved with medical stuff. He knows his skills really lend themselves to it. I mean, we could make this very non-bloody pretty easily with Flint there. But he doesn't really know if he wants to get recruited into that part of the company.
Yeah.
But he is really interested in what they're going to be doing to attach this leg.
Okay.
So he probably will be around, and if anything goes wrong, he'll lend his assistance. Otherwise, he's not going to spend any psionic points on it.
Okay. So they drag Breaker into it. Penance, are you going to follow into the room here?
Yep.
Into the surgical tent? Oh, it's one of the big ones down here.
Let's do it.
And Goblin and One Eye.
I help drag him in.
One Eye goes back to his tent, and Croaker says, "Once you get the rest of your crew, we might need Flint to hold him down."
He wanders in at that point.
And you
Flint,
see
hold him down.
One Eye come back, and he's got like this ridiculous like shaman regalia on, like with this freaking big bones, all necklace going on. He looks ready to go. He's really excited. Yeah. He starts, hopping on one foot and chanting and stuff.
Flint will put the fingertip of his first finger on Breaker's forehead to hold him down. And should he need to apply it, he'll do control body. He's just watching for any
okay,
kind of thing.
Yeah, as soon as you put him on the table, like Breaker shoots up. What's going on? What's going on?
Okay, well, I'm going to attempt to keep him from shooting up. As soon as he starts to move, I'll do the control body.
This is
see
just
if
right.
I can just pin him right there.
Right as Breaker.
I splash rock gut on him or whatever his stuff is.
Yeah.
Try and calm him.
The gut shaker.
Gut shaker, thank you.
Yeah,
I believe he gets to make a save versus that.
Okay.
It's a strength check versus my will check or whatever. Con, I think it's based off of.
Am I supposed to roll a saving throw?
A strength check.
Oh, a strength check? Okay. I made my strength check.
Yep, he's fighting you now.
I pulled a wolf out of the bag.
He's all drunk.
The wolf?
Where is my hammer? I summon the hammer to my hand.
I rolled a d8 and got a 4, and that says wolf.
Okay.
Breaker, magic wood. We're giving you magic wood.
And I
Lay down.
command the wolf to help hold.
Yeah, roll a willpower. That one of those willpower checks.
Would that be wisdom?
Me or him?
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
wisdom. Yeah, that's breaker. Yeah.
I'm just trying to talk him down. Talk him
Yep.
down off the ledge.
Yep, you're able to hear reason that even through your fog that you can calm down. And Croaker breaks out some milk of the poppy and starts
Grab him by
chug-
his shirt. And
I tell
a little
I
tear.
command the wolf to break his face.
It's just a leg.
and he pours it down your throat and knocks you out for the rest of the surgery here.
Okay.
He asks Flint to try again to hold him in place. And
Yeah, now this is, I was
My
just
hammer
reading,
falls.
This is a contest between the two of us.
oh, okay.
So, I mean, is that a, like, who is successful by how much or what?
Yeah, once you hit that control body with the macro, I want to see that. I don't have the book in front of me.
Oh, with the T thing?
Yeah, that will like show us. Oh, a psychic contest. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any power. You overpower his.
Except he still has to make that strength check. Before the power actually works, the Psionicist must engage in a psychic contest, pitting his power score directly against the victim's strength.
Okay. Okay, so you gotta beat his strength, basically, which I think you did. No, he did. Okay. So you would have had to roll higher than his strength, basically, on his roll.
Don't you mean
Anyway.
don't you mean lower? Because the lower my roll, the better my success, right? I'm trying to roll a 17 or less. So I made my check by 4.
I'd have to read on it, but
Whereas,
I think
whereas he made his power score by 9. So he has a better success than my success.
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Charioteering. That's what I need to learn.
Psychic. Head on, okay.
What we should do is we should just cut the log in half, make 2 magic chariots, and
I'm telling you.
and then you'll have yours tied to your pony, mine will be tied to my goat, and they'll just be like, the dwarves are coming.
Oh my gosh. So now
Run!
instead of traveling at half speed, our horses are going to have to travel at quarter speed because of your fucking goat.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a table. So it is that. So you both roll your attack and defense roll. So his defense would be his strength. Whoever rolls higher and doesn't fail, right? If your strength was 9 and you rolled a 12, you would fail, and so you would lose.
Yeah.
But so you would actually resist him this time.
Okay.
So it has to be the highest under your power check or his strength. So it's like this kind of weird.
Okay.
I have a chart there. So that was correct. Yeah. Anyway, you're knocked out and the sawing starts. You guys all see like Croaker pull out this old, clean. Actually, it's a clean, sterile saw and bone saw and starts doing his work. You see the wood. And Goblin and One Eye get ready, and they're chanting. You see how light start to form around the leg as it gets attached. Let's see. It's going to take a couple hours here to attach it. So the first hour, you're going to take 2d10 points of damage. So take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
In the second hour, blood, and they're still working on you and attaching little veins and all that kind of stuff. You see them. Oops, wrong one. Wrong roll.
Whoa! I get my healing spell ready.
So another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And the third hour.
And then
Oops.
heal back 1 of that. I can barely hold on.
Another 11 points of damage. So
And then heal back 6 of those, so heal back 7 total. As I
Okay.
stem the flow
I'm at
of
26
your life
of.
juice.
I'm at
okay, so
26
you're
of
still up.
points.
You made it through. They start. You guys can see like this black, leg, perfectly formed leg. It starts moving before Breaker's awake, but it looks attached. And One Eye and Croaker high five. They're cheering like they didn't think they were actually gonna do it. Like yes. So actually, I want you to roll a system shock roll.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you made your system shock roll. You won't lose a Constitution. You come to, and you're a little wobbly getting up, and now you feel whole. You feel like this kind of rush coming from your leg of power. You feel like it's actually kind of enhancing you. But as you get to stand up, you feel a little less wobbly. So you'll actually add a strength and lose a dex.
Okay.
And you woke up to a wolf licking your face.
Yep. So it would be 18, not 1800 yet. If you'd gain another one, you would get to the percentages, but you do have an 8.
Every time you lie, it grows.
But you do feel more in tune with nature. So +2 on all your nature related rolls. So anything to do with nature, saving throws or attack or anything with nature, you'd get a +2.
Oh yeah, that was magic wood.
Okay.
And then you can also kick for 1d6 damage with your leg.
Okay.
Elmo also comes back in after surgery, and he has this like kind of crudely fashioned little badge that has a little wisp on it. For he heard about the story of you following the wisp all the way around to almost fall into some kind of stump monster. So the party of the wisp, no magic, but it's a little badge of honor of following Will-O-Wisp in the forest.
Everybody or Breaker?
Just Breaker for right now. He was the one that ran after him, like almost completely.
Okay.
And successful surgery. Yeah, you're back at it. You are feeling like a little like, God, is this how the elves feel about nature? You're feeling a little closer to nature in general.
Oh, he feels gross, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
He
say?
Take it off!
He
Take
really
it off!
loves rock now.
Starts taking his axe to it.
It's
not worth it!
Yeah.
And there's like black veins that kind of pulse when you're heart with your heartbeat running that connect where the connection is made.
Crazy.
So now you have a wooden leg.
Okay.
Excellent.
Did you say
that
did you say it was like a +1 to hit or anything like that?
No, +1 strength overall.
Gotcha.
And then but you're a little less flexible, so
Gotcha. Okay.
Excellent. So that night, Croaker, was a little tired after the surgery. You guys are all chilling around the.
Yes.
Nice.
I kicked
You
some
added-
dude that's just walking around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super hard. Like you feel like you can almost break rocks with it.
He takes 6 damage.
Damn. Shit.
Oh, he broke some stones, all right.
Yeah.
I gotta look up the player's handbook to see what the hit adjustments are for an 18
It happened
strength.
to be Raven walking by.
Yeah, it was
18
Raven.
strength. I think you just add it's a +2 damage instead of a +1 damage. But you're
To hit?
I think it's +1 to hit, +2 to damage instead of +1/+1.
No. Strength 17 is a +1/+2.
Oh. 18. No, 17's +1/+1.
Oh,
18 is +1/+2.
okay. What's the weight allowance?
110,
Max press,
255,
open door,
11, and then
bend bars.
16%. Yeah, 16%. Excellent. Okay. And that night, Croker gathers you all around, and he's a little tired from the surgery, but you get around the fire, and he's gonna tell his tales of the old Black Company annals of past battles, and healing and people losing limbs, and that it's all good. that it's like provide confidence that let me move you to the map here, or the next scene here. So he gathers you, your group around the fire, but the rest of the Black Company, and reads from the annals that night, telling tales of adventure and how the Black Company came to be, and crossed the glittering plains, and formed centuries ago, and one of the last free companies of Katavar, and you feel inspired and part of a bigger thing than you had ever imagined, and go to bed feeling happy. So next day we're gonna get up and travel.
Do I get some hit points back?
Yeah. Does anyone want to heal him?
Croker?
Yeah, Croker can try healing him. Yeah.
There you go.
So 14 hit points back from Croker.
Okay. Okay. I'm at 41 out of 49. Do I get some from resting?
Yeah, 1d4 for resting, +1.
Okay.
And then, did you want to look to buy those scrolls there, Hans?
I can afford 1/3 level if there's time.
Yeah.
Let's see if they have it.
Yeah, roll percentage, 70% chance of having your first one on that list.
Glen will take care of the last 6 points for you.
So they do. Yeah, they have it. And then roll your learn spell if you want to try.
I am going to buy it. So let me get to my attributes.
And what'd you say, Don? Or Laird?
Glen will take care of the last 6 points.
Okay.
Breaker's needs.
You Flint come over, massages your shoulder.
Barely.
Did you make it?
Yeah, my chance to learn spells 85%. I got it.
So congratulations there, Hans. You learned a new spell. You see like Smolder over there cheering and like, yeah. And a gleam in his eye as knowledge is had.
Oh, how much was those again? I was thinking it was 1,500. Was it 500 a level?
Third level is 1,500, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
And
Smolder, may I ask what new magics you attained through your studies?
Fireball. Fireball is the only one I can afford right now.
okay, so the next you wake up the next day and the company continues to travel north, marching towards the Lipper's army. Let me move you a map. So we're going to move up through Roses, and actually 3 weeks are going to go by, so you are going to get paid. So get one paycheck worth of money there.
Was that 500 gold or 500 script?
A gold. Oh, everything's converted to gold now because you're backed by an actual lord.
Okay.
What is the corporal paid the same?
Huh.
You haven't. The corporal is not paid the same. You are paid
What?
more. Yeah.
What? Wait a minute.
I have costs.
He has costs.
Let me see. I thought. where did I write-
Overhead.
Hold on. I believe it was.
As the hazing for the new guy Raven, we keep his portion.
Nice.
Really? You're gonna let that?
No.
Oh. Damn.
Put that. So your private, you guys get 750. Sorry,
Holy wow.
and a corporal makes more. Hans, do you want me to tell them, or do you just write it to you?
Just write it.
What? Oh, I see how this goes now.
Though actually, I won't be able to see it, so just tell me.
I messaged you. I just sent
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah, look at your.
If I look at it, it'll screw up.
He can message you directly in Roll20.
Yeah, you can just do /W.
Oh,
/W space penance. And whisper it.
There it is. There you go.
okay.
Yes, you see Smolder go off to the paymaster by himself. Come back with all your salaries.
So if we've
yeah,
had
so-
other camp nights, I'm gonna try to buy another spell.
Sure. Anyone else want to purchase, or you're doing your practice?
I want to get a saddle for my log.
Yeah, you can go. I mean, there's tons of saddles around. You can modify it.
I can
Do you
just
have
take
any-
one.
Yeah. Do you have a? You could. You'd have to pay to like get someone to modify it unless you have a skill. So
I'll
it'd be
pay
like
somebody.
100 gold pieces to get someone
Jesus.
to modify.
Okay.
Yeah. Specialized leather, yeah. What? Yeah, go for it. Your next spell.
Yeah, so 70% made it. I hit 57%. That is the Dispel Magic was number 2.
Okay.
And so Chance to Learn, I made it.
Okay.
I hit 39%.
Excellent.
I will pay the man.
Was there a list of the stuff we could buy in like basic rules or something like that?
It's in your handouts. Should it be? It's called.
Yeah, Black Company stores
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that.
in the journal under handouts under Black Company information. Camp activities, Black Company stores.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
Did it come up?
I see it.
It did come up there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna practice my charioteering.
Yeah, because extra healing is 500, healing is 100, cure poison's 100.
And everyone,
Blast is 50.
everyone gets the writing. Make sure to write down you have the writing proficiency
Yeah, I got that.
over this 3 weeks. And we're gonna head through Roses, up through Elm, in south of Ore here. As you're heading towards Ore, see, we're actually gonna camp for a night, so you're starting to see more. Southern Forsberg seems quiet. You notice the people are reserved and frightened. There's definitely some kind of war going on north, but you haven't seen any signs of battle yet. The captain makes sure that says everyone be gentle to the public here. They're frightened, and we don't want a revolt on top of a rebellion. They are like a little surprised when you're like the Black Company's actually paying for supplies and food. And Raven says that's because usually the Taken just take whatever they grab. They grab whatever they suits their fancy, and will take a whole town's worth of grain if they want to, and no one can stop them. So And the captain you hear mention again, Soulcatcher has directed us to be gentlemen here rather than behave the same as the other Taken. So you're trying to be good to these people. You don't want them to turn on you while you're fighting the rebels. So you finally reach what looks like a war zone and pitch camp to rest. You keep seeing Raven and Captain. They keep talking all on their own. They look like they're becoming kind of buddies, drinking beers and hanging out.
I try and stick close any chance I can, and you know,
listen in.
Yep.
Yeah, they kind of.
I don't trust Raven.
He doesn't. He's not trash talking or anything. They generally look like they're actually like they kind of might have come from the similar backgrounds of a more elite class than you're used to, like being from the poor. There's something about Raven though you just don't trust. Like it feels like he's a little shady. He's got
since he's winning the captain over, I'm gonna badmouth him to the lieutenant every chance I get. You know.
Yeah, you see a lieutenant a little like hey, like feeling left out because you know that was his role, right?
Mm.
But Lieutenant likes you. You know, you talk to him about religion at all? Because you
mostly how much Raven should be, you know, fragged in the latrine one night.
Yeah. he carries around a giant two-handed sword and looks like an executioner's sword. So you might two might get along just fine. And you this is the point, like you see when the sentries are you know, looking out at night. Silent uses his magic to enhance their sights and look so they can see into the dark and hear further away. Everyone's starting to be on guard as you get closer to in the actual battle zone.
And each of those camp nights, I just continue working on my dagger skills with Elmo because I think he was the one training.
Yeah, he's all about training. During the day, he puts you through like you know the obstacle courses and stuff. That night, during Croker's one of his anal talks, actually, he's gonna talk about the Taken as people are starting to be more interested in now that we'll actually be partnering the other Taken. So Croker again pulls out his annals and starts talking. Okay.
The lady and her dark lover, the Dominator, were interred over 4 centuries ago in the Barrow lands above Ore.
Can you hear it okay?
It's pretty quiet.
I had to turn it up.
I can't hear it.
Turn your individual up.
Here, I'll restart.
For Keith?
No,
for the audio video in Roll20. Just turn that up temporarily.
The lady and her dark lover, the Dominator, were interred over 4 centuries ago in the Barrow lands above Ore, having finally been defeated by the White Rose, while the star comet was bright in the sky. The White Rose bound those dark creatures with eternal guardians, which as legends would have us believe, even a dragon stood guard over their tombs as they were frozen and locked down with more magic than their world had ever seen. However, a stubborn necromantic cult in Ore dedicated to the lady resurrected her, as well unleashing the 10 who were taken 30 years ago, allowing the lady to recapture the Dominator's crumbling empire. Ever since, their guilt-ridden descendants have battled the lady as the rebel army we see today. While the lady has ruled with an iron hand, she has been fair to the residents and they have prospered under the safety of her rule. And while the Taken are constantly battling for favor in the lady's eyes, even their rule has not been as bad as it was during the Dominator's reign.
so he's talking about how the lady was right above you, and or the resurrectionist or the rebels that are today actually ended up the Barrow land up there. They actually resurrected. They were in some kind of stasis or interned into this guarded Barrow land and thought, you know, dead and buried. But these necromancers ended up raising her from the dead, and she escaped with those 10 who were taken, who are the most powerful wizards in the world centuries ago. So that's who you're fighting for right now. The old big bad in the world, but she actually seems to be treating the women, the people better than the Dominator ever did. So you're just south of Ore right now. You're starting to see signs of battle. You're again looking out during camp, and that night, well, after the annal reading, you could hear Raven comes over to you and starts, motioning. You see the captain and Croker and Lieutenant all planning the next steps on that big stump. Oops, let me move the map here. And Raven whispers to Smolder, "I think there's spies out in the wilderness here.
Can you
want to help
send
me?"
us? Cool. Thanks.
Raven whispers he thinks
What
there's
the hell?
spies. There you go. He thinks there's spies out in the wilderness and wants to go check them out.
What direction do you think?
Around the camp.
Okay,
Well,
you mean
let's go.
everywhere?
Well, we can try north first.
No, just sit down and.
Oh shit! How do I undo?
Flint's gonna step away just to kind of get away from the crackling fire,
What?
and he'll use heightened senses.
Okay,
Oh,
excellent.
Breaker just grabs his hammer and his axe and just starts marching north.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you? Yeah. What's the range on that character? Ooh, okay, that's great.
400 yards.
Yeah, you have no problem detecting that there's a couple spies like sitting in the woods, like hiding with like dark cloaks on. You can lead it to them pretty easily.
Yeah, I'll walk back and I'll point directly at him. I'm like, there are two of them right over there.
And then you're like, "Where's Breaker?"
Let me. One
there's
second.
not an undo on this character sheet, is there?
What'd you do, Hans?
Oh, I was putting in my XP to next, and I went over current XP by accident. And I'm trying to undo that.
You can't erase it?
Oh, I
Do you remember
don't
what
have,
you don't
I have
remember what you?
23 something, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, just 23,500.
So I'm going to follow Breaker at a reasonably back distance, that I can keep him in sight, but
Hold on.
not that close. Let him kind of.
Were they actually north?
Yeah, let me see what you guys are seeing here.
Ooh, hey, here's something.
Yeah, there's two up north. Breakers, you're just gonna charge out. Like you see
walking.
Raven.
Is it dark? Sorry, is it dark?
I have
Yeah,
infravision.
it's been after the talk.
It's full dark?
Yeah.
Can I see them both? Well, he pointed them out. Can I make them out?
Yeah.
I mean, I have thermal.
What's your range on your vision?
40.
90 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have it written down here. Let me look. Somewhere
Yeah.
I have it written down.
Yep.
Infravision.
So you see like
60 feet.
a scout like hanging in the trees over there, and Flint, you pointed him out already.
Yeah, and once everybody has a firm understanding of where they are, he's going to try and run out to circle around.
I'm gonna throw my hammer.
Trying to get.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Before the dwarf gets too crazy.
I'm gonna pull an animal out of the bag.
Dwarf,
Okay, you guys
dwarf's
can
going
roll
crazy.
Yeah, you can roll attack first.
Okay.
I have a badger.
Okay.
I hit an AC of 3.
I think that's a hit. Yep.
Nine points of damage.
Okay. he actually falls out of the tree. Woo! Anyone else do anything before we roll initiative? You can do one action. You said you.
Just movement to try to get into a better position.
Go ahead.
Because I really
Yep,
want to try.
you can
out
do
this
one
new
of your
spell.
movements, so 6 spaces.
Or like a dash.
Yeah, you can do 12.
I want to fireball one of them. Got to try out the new spell.
Okay.
This guy right here. His tree is going to explode into a. Oh, I didn't grab that spell card. Damn it.
He's gonna roll a save. He made us. Oh no, he failed save. So it would be 5d6 damage, right?
Fireball is
66.
Oh, he's
1d6
level.
per level of caster, so it's 5d6.
Oh, he's 5th level.
It's 19 points of damage.
Are the trees on
Okay.
fire?
Yes, there's a big
Yes.
explosion. You see all the guards start running.
You hear maniacal laughter come from Smolder.
Raven looks back at you and dashes. Okay, roll initiative in a second as soon as I. Okay, roll initiative.
Okay.
Let me take the other one alive. Oh, good.
Everyone roll. Am I missing
Yeah.
someone? Flint.
So the one Raven
Sorry.
ran towards, that's the one I fireballed.
You teleported. Or
Yeah,
was-
wow.
I was I thought the two guys were together. I didn't realize they were split up, and since
Oh,
everyone
okay.
was going towards the one, Flint would have actually gone in the other direction to
Okay.
assist the one
Yep,
party
I'm
member that went that direction.
waiting on your initiative.
I'm getting that right now. Oh, it's on the fucking screen. Why am I bringing up my character sheet? There we go. Sorry.
Okay, penance.
Yeah, I walk forward towards this other one,
Okay.
and like my hand out like you would to like a dog or a cat or something.
Yeah.
Hey buddy, how you doing? And I cast Charm Person.
Awesome.
See who these guys are working for and go kill their leader.
So save.
Yep.
Failed to save.
Ooh.
Yeah. 20, yeah. He looks at you, his eyes kind of go soft, and
Come here, friend. Come sit around the fire with us.
so he'll move
I
on
can't
his
look
turn.
at these cameras anymore.
Okay, Flint.
There we go.
You see Penance, do one of those like hand up, like what's up? And you see the guy kind of go slack. He drops his weapon and he's looking at Penance right now, and he's about to run over to him.
We'll have
Noticing
a chat
this,
around the fire.
noticing this slacking, Flint's just gonna move there, and he's just gonna watch and make sure if that guy breaks, he'll step in. Otherwise, he's just gonna watch and make sure we maintain control of the situation.
There you go. He's got a little love heart on him right now. Okay, Breaker.
I'm gonna throw my hammer twice at this guy.
Excellent.
One lives, one dies.
You feel like a little stronger.
Oh, rolled a
but-
1.
You fumble.
Oh no.
I fumbled.
Boulder duck.
That's the guy that was on fire, too.
Oh, break weapon.
Dong.
It's a magical
Yeah.
hammer.
It dongs like your hands all shaking.
Yeah.
And you're not able to make your second attack.
Yep. Okay.
Smolder.
I'll fire magic missiles into that same guy, fireballs.
Okay, yeah, fires like
You mean Raven?
No, Raven ran up there after I fireballed.
You had an accident. You couldn't tell in the dark.
Too many people know that magic missile doesn't miss.
Trying to win them to my cause.
I'm evil, not stupid.
Okay, roll damage.
There's 2d4.
The anticipation.
Is that right? 2d4. So 7 plus 2, 9 points of damage.
Okay. Still up.
He's got a lot of hit points.
Okay, Black Company starts, they're pulling out their spears and bows and getting on alert. They saw a big fireball go off. There's, alarms are setting off around the camp. And Raven's going to jump on that scout and stick him a couple times. Hit. Both hit. So he takes them off, and you could see him slicing a thumb off of the guy as he sticks him.
Gross.
Okay. So this guy comes over and goes, "Hey, buddy, what's going on? I saw you over there."
Yeah, just hanging out around the fire. Who sent you over here to hang out with us?
Oh, Harden. You would love Harden.
Yeah, where's he at right now? Let's go visit him.
Oh, they're
I'm motioning for Smolder.
They're several miles away, but we came over here to attack you guys and figure out what.
Join the party. Yeah, I get it.
But it would be great if we could, I could totally introduce you to Harden. He's such the inspiring leader.
Yeah, we'd love to meet him. You should take us there. Why don't you just hang out with me for a minute? Let me talk to my friends.
Oh yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, I should whistle my other guys on south of the camp.
Oh, that's okay. I sent one of my friends to talk to them. They're gonna head back before you. It's all good. We're all friends here. Come on and where's Smolder? He's running away from me. He is.
That's
Actually, I'm trying to find you. I don't see.
I'm up north.
That's where Flint will head back into camp.
Yeah.
And head south, and as he's going, he's gonna point at a couple of people who might be considered underlings to him, or at least equals, and gestures for them to follow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And when he gets to the edge of camp, he'll kick in the heightened senses again to locate the other guys, specifically.
Yeah, you can smell them out. They stink from this far away.
Oh, hey there. How you doing?
And the others obviously saw the giant fireball, so we can. Your heightened sense keep going, right? I thought you can just maintain.
If I maintain it.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't want to be paying the cost for that. Was like what, 5-10 minutes right there. I didn't want to be paying the cost for all that.
Okay, so let's roll initiative again.
Are these three guys here the ones that came with me?
Yep.
How fast is your log, Breaker?
How fast can it be pulled?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't have any. That's right. It doesn't have
Okay.
horizontal movement on its own. That's right.
Yeah, it can just be pulled. I think I'm missing Flint.
Oh, sorry, initiative again. My bad.
Okay, Smolder. Here's some commotion south.
Yeah, I'm way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry, Smolder. Yeah, I called him up there.
I gotta zoom out. I keep losing my spot. I'm just moving south.
Okay. And Flint.
Let's see here.
That one guard holding a torch or a lantern? He is. That's cool.
gonna have to do a double move action there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and run out as if like maybe I'm going for a piss or something.
Okay. Well, they saw the fireball, so.
Oh, okay. They know they're busted.
Everyone saw the fireball.
That was 10, Smolder, just so you know. If you're moving the full 12, that was only 10.
I counted
Oh,
out
it doesn't
12.
matter.
Okay,
12.
they are
I
running.
count 12.
Okay.
And then their friend, that scout guy, he's gonna chase after. He's gonna be yelling, "Wait up, guys! Come back! They're friendly!"
Is there only one to the south?
It's 2.
He's up to the east now.
Yeah, and
He's going to start running up the road.
So you see Raven flip up her dagger and throw a long distance, like, big arc. Oh, he hit him. 7 damage. Or no, 8 damage. Okay. And then those Black Company guys gonna start taking
Hey, what about
off.
me?
Were you there?
Yeah, I go after Raven.
Yeah, he's at
sorry.
4.
Sorry, Breaker. Go.
I watch Raven do the funny move with his knife, and so I do the same thing with my hammer.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do it twice.
Yep. You feel like you have a little extra oomph behind it than normal.
AC -8.
That's almost a crit. Yeah, that hits.
And for 10 points, and then when the hammer comes back, I kind of do this thing where it kind of lands in my hand, and I flip it around through my back through the other hand, like that, trying to show up Raven. AC -3.
That hits.
9 more points of damage.
Black Warrior, Black Company warriors. Oh. And they pull out bows and start chucking arrows at this one down here.
Awesome.
So, crit.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, 9. And that one hit. Yeah, these guys are tough. Okay. Did I miss you, Penance?
Yes. You did.
Penance.
I'm just going to run down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just kind of get control of my friend here. So he doesn't run off. Because my spells they're too far away for my spells to, like, hold person. They're too far away. So I'm just going to get this guy under control, make sure he don't run off.
Okay. Flint.
You keep doing that.
Oh,
no,
Smolder.
Now it's Smolder.
Okay, I'm going to stop hitting the button. No buttons. Okay, Smolder, your turn.
That guy's multi-mail, so I guess I'll head east.
Okay. Flint.
It's gonna have to be a move action. 12. Let's see. Yeah, 12 puts me right behind him.
Okay.
But that's my full action.
He's gonna keep running. You get a free attack.
Where's he? Oh, he's not dead?
And Oh, he can't make it off the map.
Yeah, they can't get back. We have to kill them.
He was almost away. Damn it.
AC 1 on the free attack for 3 damage. That was a shit roll on damage.
Okay. Breaker. How far is what's your range anyway on that hammer?
For the dwarven thrower, I don't know.
I think it's long. So you are at oops.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a long way.
You're at like 145 feet right now.
Okay, let's look up the.
So my whole person's only 120. I can't ever. I'll never get close enough.
Let's see here. Second edition. Players. I don't know if it's in the DMG or the player's handbook.
Yeah, let's see range. Combat special damage.
Let's search for the dwarven thrower.
Missile weapons range 131.
Table 445, chapter 6.
Oh, wow.
This appears to be a standard hammer +2 in the hands of a dwarven fighter. Knows the appropriate command words. Full potential is realized in addition to the +3 bonus. The hammer has the following characteristics. The hammer has a 180-foot range and will return to its wielder hand like a boomerang.
Nice. Yeah, you can hit him from there.
All right. I throw my hammer. AC 9.
You miss.
Oh, well.
Okay, Raven. Shit.
Oh, when hurled... Oh, it might help if I actually read the description of the magic items that I have. When hurled, the hammer inflicts double damage against all opponents except giants. Against giants, it causes triple damage, plus the bonus of the +3. Jesus.
Damn. That's a good weapon. Ancestral weapon.
You just had it set on stun this whole
I just...
time.
Yeah, I did. I had it set on stun this whole time.
You gotta take the safety off.
Yep.
Okay, Raven.
Safety's coming
that's
off.
too far for his dagger, actually.
Babysitting protocol's been turned off.
So what is your hammer considered when you throw it?
When hurled, the hammer inflicts double damage against all opponents except giants, which includes ogre magi, trolls, and ettins. Against
But does it say anything about range?
180.
180-foot range and will return to the wielder's hand like a boomerang.
Okay,
Raven-
I didn't catch that part. Sorry, because a hammer is normally 30
Yeah.
30 yards. So that's crazy.
Yep.
Nice.
Go
Raven
down.
just messed this guy up.
Yeah, for the
wait.
value for a dwarf, that's probably one of the best magic items you can get early game.
No, Raven couldn't. That was too far distance for his dagger.
Oh, who got the sever limb?
The
One of the archers.
The
archers
guards.
Yeah. And they can't hit him now. They keep missing him. Okay. He's fallen down though. This guy cannot move anymore. His leg got hit in the femoral artery and he's bleeding out right now. Okay. And he is done. Okay. Penance.
Yep.
Is he actually dead?
Just stop my friend. I
He
can't.
is not dead yet. He
He's
is
down and bleeding.
his leg. Yeah, he can't move anymore though.
Yep, that's all I do. I can't do anything.
Okay. Smolder.
Oops. 10, 11, 12. I also send the badger over after him.
Go get him, Badger.
Okay, he starts running. You carried him over there, and you threw him out, and he starts taking off after him. Flint.
I want to try out these darts of homing, so I'm gonna
Okay.
throw one into this guy.
Do you have the description of it?
Yeah, I've already got it on the character sheet.
Okay. Roll the attack. He's like,
AC
limping.
1,
That's a hit.
and the damage.
They're +3 damage, so.
Yep,
Oh.
9 points.
Yeah, you took him out. He's like limping on the ground.
And he probably
Lawn dart in the back. Love it.
Yeah.
probably starts a bit when it pops back into his hand, and then he's pleased with the results.
Okay, that scout gets away.
What?
I thought that was the one with the bad leg.
No, it was the
No.
other one.
Oh,
Badger can't badger him down.
Keep
No,
going,
we can-
Badger. Don't stop.
Okay, yep.
Horses, I mean, we got horses. He doesn't.
Mount up. We gotta manhunt.
Okay.
We gotta lynch him.
I hop on my log.
I
Okay.
whistle for
No, I
smoke.
said horse.
Yep. Oh, and your friend, the other rebel scout, we'll call him Charlie. Charlie, he's all friend Penance. We had some hidden horses over there. My friend might be heading back to Hardin. Hardin's coming our way anyway, so, I'm excited for you guys to meet. I'm sure you guys would be best friends, though. You got to stay in his good graces, or he'll turn you into a toad.
Yeah, let's go meet him while he's headed here. Let's mount up and go meet him. I call Smolder.
Oh, we
Tell
have
him.
about 1,000 people coming this way. We have a nice.
Oh, I call the captain.
Change of plan.
Nah, screw the captain. Let's go meet him.
I throw my friend in front of the captain. He says that Hardin's on his way with 1,000 men to kill us all.
He whistles. You see the captain whistle up. Thanks, Penance. Good job. Way to go. And he slaps you on the back. That was good work. He whistles to One Eye and Silent.
And then I
Goblin.
say, this guy says Raven was in on it. No, I don't. That's too far.
I called the Badger back.
Badger,
You see-
badger.
Yeah, you see him like he's kind of sweaty. Badger. He comes, lolling up to you.
I pick him up and I'm petting him.
And you hear the leadership, talking and making plans here. Let's see.
And then I tell my friend, and then I introduce my friend to Smolder, since we have what we need from him.
It's like, hey,
Smolder can handle the rest.
Yeah, Smolder, you have a virile young man.
yeah. And I'm going to take that virile young man back to my tent. I'm going to command the Badger to watch, and I'm going to have a good time.
I'm going to cast silence outside the tent so we don't have to know about it.
There's some, yeah. You see, Smolder come out, and he's like looking for chains and some kind of ballista bolts and whatever else he can
Is
find.
there a psionic ability that's the opposite of heightened senses?
Yes.
Dull sentences.
That's called alcohol.
And Goblin and One Eye.
I got some gut
And-
shaker that'll make you forget everything.
They pass the plan around is we're going to we're gonna cast a giant fog and silence and get out of here. We'll slip out. They won't even be able to. So everyone, the camp starts packing up quickly, and they start gathering because they don't want to take on that big of force with a prime time wizard right now.
110.
And starting to get out of there. Yeah.
There's a sock hanging off a pole in the front.
Yeah.
Of it.
So yeah, that morning, you slip away in the middle of the night, heading north towards the Limper. You can hear the a large force coming up, going they must be like, where did this battalion go, right? Like, where did this company go? You slipped out in the middle of the night. once again, Black Company lives to fight again. Yeah, it was like slick as a fish through fingers of a clumsy fisherman. And you start heading north again towards Ore. Let me get us on the map again. And you're looking around. Now we're definitely in enemy country, right? There's a fight going on in these little kind of pockets all around this region. And as you're heading towards Ore, it takes a couple days of traveling your company along the road. And it gets a little boring, so One Eye and Goblin start fighting each other with like illusions the whole time. You know, you turn around a corner and you see like you know, a bunch of mini goblins you know, kissing this giant like big butt, and it looks like a statue on the distance. And yeah, Goblin and One Eye keep fighting, like it seems, through illusions and little you know, magic wars the whole time. Looks like Goblin won this round as the, you know, pygmies. Oh, this was actually One Eye kissing the giant butt. So there are a bunch of little One Eyes kissing this giant butt statue as you go around this corner. Finally, you start to see signs of the Limper as your trail leads you from the forest down through looks like a bunch of abandoned rebel earthworks. There's lots of rebel bodies on this path, and it leads down into a valley that's kind of broadens out a little bit into a meadow, and there's like a stream running through it. As you get close, you see like a lot of like low black humps kind of pimple this whole meadow, and everywhere there's a black hump, there's just like bodies everywhere. As you investigate these humps, they're exactly 15 meters in radius, and it looks like some kind of, you know, foot came down and just sucked the life out of that entire area, and it definitely looks like the work of the Limper. Actually roll a, I guess, a wisdom penance.
Okay.
And you can roll an intelligence smolder.
Yep, made it by 2.
Yeah, definitely high-end death magic working at work here.
Wow.
Combined
by 2.
like
I have the proficiency of spellcraft. Will that benefit any here?
Oh yeah, roll your proficiency.
I missed it.
Okay. So you don't really kind of know that, you just know that this is high-end magic going on, but not maybe the specifics. Actually roll another wisdom roll there, penance.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the choice. You can pray, like this is like the school of magic, towards your god, and you can pray towards him right now if you choose. Otherwise, you would have had to jump down from your horse and start worshiping at this at these little mounds.
Okay.
But definitely related to Thesmos.
Asmodean would be pleased with this.
Yeah. And Raven mentions this is definitely the Limper's work. I've seen it before.
The Limper?
Yep. And
Another one of the...
Yeah, this is one of the Taken
Yep.
that you've been heading. And One Eye mentions that this is why the Taken are so feared, these killing spells. And then after the whole Black Company looks out through this battle, and the captain actually mentions it looks like the Limper lost this one, because it looks like he had to unleash a bunch of magic to escape, even though it costs the rebels quite a bit. And this is why we got to keep. You got to keep and hook up with the Limper. To be caught alone with the rebels right now would end you. So you need to find the Limper's army right now. And orders have come down to actually hold in Forsberg here. But as you're making camp that night, and you feel like you're getting closer to the Limper, you actually see multiple pillars of smoke up ahead. And then there's one Doughbelly, another Black Company member, indicates that there's one big smoke spire followed by, it looks like a bunch of outlying kind of little smoke campfires. And one of the Black Company scouts come back and says there's a village up ahead and the Limper's still in the village. But Elmo, the order comes down for Elmo's platoon to go check it out.
That would be us.
Yep. So Elmo asks you and Raven, and actually Elmo's going to go along with you with Croker to check out this village and see what's going on.
So basically, we're serving as bodyguard for Croker and Elmo.
Yep. So takes about an hour of riding your horse through this kind of
Pony.
open, pony.
War pony, to be specific.
And you enter a burning village. So outside the outskirts of the village, you see slaughtered livestock, slaughtered cats and dogs, broken dead forms of kids. Croker kind of whispers, he's all, not the kids again, not the kids again, not the babies. And he definitely looks like a little taken aback that they kind of went to town on the kids.
I just put my hand on his shoulder. We all go to the worms, Croker.
He's a little comforted. Thanks.
I just crack a crooked mouth as I look upon the desolation.
And Croker says, let's go in, let's go talk to the Slipper, make sure they're not destroying the rest of this village. And Raven says he'll come, and Elmo keeps going. Okay, so you are entering the outskirts here. Let me reveal some areas. And you see kind of dead bodies and horses all over the place here. You know, even trees are on fire. You know.
I searched this dead guy.
How dead are they? Are they like recently dead?
Oh yeah. There was some kind of bloody fight going on here.
Like
How
earlier
much do we
today?
give a shit about this town?
Yeah, like the last day or so. Very fresh.
How much do we give a shit about this town?
We don't. Other than the Limper's army is here and we're supposed to hook up with them, so we're
So we just
checking
let
in.
it burn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't care about these people.
Penance, as you approach, you see there looks like actually a bunch of Limper or Imperial soldiers, and right here, if I can click on them, there looks like a 17-year-old kid who had a bow. He's dead on the ground, but he looks like he was he took out 5 of these Imperial soldiers.
Huh. Good shot, kid.
Yeah.
Too bad he didn't run fast enough.
Yeah. Raven goes over and checks out the bow and, pulls it back, and he says, God, if these rebels had 1,000 of these, they would take us out for sure.
Whose side are you on, Raven?
Ours, of course. Black companies, but not the Limpers.
Yeah, we all know you don't like the limper.
Yeah, that fucking bastard. Anyway, he keeps the bow. There's some soldiers on the ground.
I
Croaker.
take it there's nothing back here on this guy.
Oh, you fine. Let me roll. 5 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah, I snag it.
And that was just a soldier.
I'd kick him in the head. Continue north.
And then, Raven keeps saying, yeah, may joke, guys, but for every village like this, for every person they kill, they create 2 more rebels. Roll, like, I guess, intelligence. Yeah, perception. Intelligence would work.
Who?
Flint. Well, Flint. Actually, all of you. Penance, you have no idea what's going on. Flint, you hear a big commotion going over there, like a bunch of laughing, and you see a bunch of soldiers hanging out, drinking while everything's on fire.
There's something over this way. He indicates to the group.
And you see Raven and Croaker take off in a kind of a gallop, looking around the bend.
Flint will keep up with them.
Yeah, as their bodyguards, I'll kick my pony into gear.
Oh, did you want to search that body, by the way? Smolder.
Yes.
2 gold pieces. So as you get around this corner, a scene of horror unfolds. You see 5 soldiers surrounding what appears to be a. Let's see, how old is she? Yeah, the scene before you unfolds like a nightmare to anyone touched with a sense of humanity. So Smolder, you don't give a crap. Penance, you're kind of like, well, okay. There's a group of a dozen soldiers mounting a 9-year-old girl, and her bruises are covering her. And roll intelligence again, everyone.
Do we recognize their sigil or any kind of symbol to identify them who they're with?
Yeah, they are definitely Limper main army.
Oh, okay,
regulars.
so they're our buddies.
I made my roll by 6.
Nice.
This is where Breaker suddenly says something intelligent, totally out of the ordinary.
Breaker, you notice that she's not making any sounds. So she's yelling, but she's actually appears to be can't talk.
Okay. I charge in.
Yeah, you see an old man crying.
Before Breaker, I put my hand on Breaker to stop him for a sec, and then I yell out, "Soldiers, gentlemen, 1 moment, please!" And I cast Enthrall.
Okay. So they just need to roll a save.
Yep.
And he makes it.
They made it?
Well, is there a negative?
I thought you had to roll.
You have to roll over.
We have to roll over.
No, wrong one.
And it's 90 foot, so it gets them all.
Yeah.
And then I let go of Breaker.
Hold on. Jeez.
He's already killed 2. The GM hasn't caught up.
It's
Wait, they're who we're meeting up with.
Breaker thinks of the good times he had playing with his little nieces and nephews, and just loses it and just goes berserk.
Uh-oh. He makes it. Oh my god. Next time I'm rolling for all of them. But a good portion of them start listening to you as you get to use this enthrall ability for the second time. And it's two times more than I've ever seen any player ever.
In almost 5 decades.
Yeah.
And yet highly effective.
Yeah, exactly. This is a
And
great...
When and if they do break it, it's 1d3 turns of confusion before they can do anything.
Okay.
Rounds. So they're effectively all dead now. As I unleash Breaker, the Berserker.
Yep, Breaker, go ahead. You can act if you would like.
Okay, excellent.
As you see Raven pull that bow that he just took up and starts firing as well.
Yeah.
Isn't this who we're supposed to meet up with?
All right, so I'm going to throw my hammer.
Okay.
I throw my hammer at that guy and at that guy, and then I'm gonna swing my axe at this guy.
Yeah, Breaker just comes barreling in. He jumps off his horse, or you? Oh, so you're gonna swing from your? Okay.
No, I jumped down, and Penance had his hand on my shoulder, and as he was walking, and then he cast a spell, and then he's like, "Now go," and then I ran.
Make your attacks. Go for it.
All right. Let's do this guy first. Do I get a bonus because they're enthralled?
Yeah, you can get a +2 for just their surprise. Like, you start barreling in.
God damn it. Rolled a fumble? Seriously? It's about to have an excellent moment here. All right, again.
Dong. Okay. You can make your
my axe attack.
You can make your axe attack. You just don't get your second.
Okay.
Hammer attack.
AC 0 against this guy.
Yep, that's a hit.
11 points of damage. So it's like I go running out there and I throw the hammer and it for some reason goes flat and digs a big thing in the ground. Then I take my axe.
The one that was holding the old man back, he starts running towards the daughter, because the other one starts going slack and listening to Croaker or Penance.
Since we haven't rolled initiative, Flint's hopping off his horse
Yep.
and running right up to the field, so full movement for him. Dash.
Okay, so you're dashing in like you,
and then
most
round
of them
over. Okay. He's gonna just pick her up in his arm and whisper to her, "Come with me, child," and then move out of this group.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, stinky cigarette breath."
Yeah, on the way, he actually pulled the cigar from his from his mouth and snuffed it in his leather gloved hand.
Okay. Okay. 2 arrows enter the one that wasn't enthralled right next to you from Raven. Yeah, let's roll initiative here.
Okay.
As soon as I pull it up. Okay, Penance.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm gonna ride my pony over to this guy and smash him with my mace, where he shoots Breaker in the back. Oh no, I can't. I stand there talking to everyone.
Yep.
Never
Continue to talk to him. Okay.
Yep, continue to enthrall them.
Smolder.
Let me tell you about the worm.
I'm gonna step over here, and I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt through the old man. These two through this guy.
Wait, you're shooting the old man? He was being held as prisoner.
Yeah, you do.
Smolder's
you do
crazy.
He's a
realize
collaborator.
that the old
He's a
man is
collaborator.
probably this girl's like relative.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Go
God.
lightning bolt through him, these two guards,
Oh,
and if it
grief.
reaches this one in the back, that one also.
Evil, evil, evil.
Yeah. Okay, so roll saves.
Yeah, roll save.
That one failed. He made it.
Or is it? So 66.
Let's see.
The old man made it.
No, we'll see. No, the old man did not make it. I think he'd be dead even if he. Okay, so the only one that made it is that one.
Okay, so ones or twos, so 24 points of damage.
Oh, you kill one. That guy. Oh, kill two of them. And you kill Old Flick. Explodes. His head explodes as lightning shoots through him.
He got in the way. It's his fault.
Okay. Limper Scouts. This. There was one. This guy goes bolting. The rest, I think, are enthralled. Oh, he is.
He wasn't.
This guy also goes bolting. Okay. Flint.
He's injured, though.
This guy was
Okay,
enthralled.
so
All there's only one that was not enthralled around here, so yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. That was not that guy. He's dead.
Flint's gonna pick her up, whispering what he did, and move down to here with her in his arms.
Okay.
That's basically his full move.
Yeah, you pull her away from a bunch of naked dudes.
He's trying to when he picks her up like that, he's trying to cover her eyes by just sort of holding her head,
Yeah.
against his shoulder, so she's not seeing what his colleagues are gonna reap upon these guys.
Croker's like, hold on, everyone, hold.
Yeah,
Nope.
Breaker.
All right, I'm going to 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move down here, and I'm going to throw my hammer at this guy, and I'm going to swing my axe at that guy. So the hammer first. Are you fucking
Oh my
shitting
god, dude!
me? Let me
Put
guess.
the hammer down.
No kidding.
That's the
I hit
third
myself.
time tonight.
Great.
Let's give up, Breaker. You're coming out of it like
7 points of damage.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
you're so enraged, you're fighting like Raven did last time.
Yep, I
Right.
am. And I'm going to
Elma.
swing my battle axe at this other guy.
Elmo rides up and he's like, Alpha Squad, A Squad. Oh, you're still attacking.
I
Sorry.
am.
You can't tell us what to do. We ain't got a name yet.
Hey, I'm doing really fucking well with the axe.
Yeah, look at max damage. There you go. I think you took this
16
guy out.
points.
Damn.
One
Yeah, you
swing.
took
Ugh, chop him in half.
Blood's shooting everywhere.
We could be the unmentionable.
Sergeant Elmo says, Smolder, go get the captain.
Where's the captain at?
Back. You have to ride back.
I mean, I have to do
15
what he
minutes.
says, so I start
Yeah.
writing back.
Raven, stop it. He starts yelling at Breaker.
I'm berserk.
Yep. Raven rides up and he
I'm
starts.
not going to
shooting
stop
people.
until they're all dead.
And I'm going to keep him standing still with my melodious voice.
Now I'm writing back to the captain as ordered.
Raven hits this guy.
Kneel
Oh.
before your creator and accept your judgment. As this salivating dwarf with this matted beard is running around, chopping heads off.
Penance, I'm assuming you're still.
It's all for the worm.
Okay. Penance, you're still chanting about the worm.
Yep.
Okay. Smolder.
Riding back to retrieve the captain per the sergeant's orders.
Missing all the fun. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. So these guys go and okay. Flint.
Okay, so he's going to take a couple more steps to just be out of sight.
Yeah,
And
she's naked and shivering and totally bruised up and totally abused and face
gonna
all effed up. And...
Right. He's going to set her down in front of him. And as he's pulling out a spare shirt of his, he's going to say to her, "Not all your enemies are this disgusting, and I can't apologize, but I can do this. And I'm going to heal the wounds that have been
Yeah, she doesn't have
affected."
very many hit points.
So cell adjust and just get her back to full health.
Okay, so that's 7 PSPs.
Okay. Thank you.
I was going to save her by stinking clouding her.
And he'd give her the shirt, but I think he's probably just going to pull it over her, just because I imagine she's not terribly
Well, I'm sure she's in
cognizant right
shock. Yeah, I'm sure she's in shock.
Yeah. Okay, Croaker is actually roll save versus spell. I think you get a +2 for enchantment charm, don't you, dwarf?
Me? Oh,
yeah.
For let's see, for spells, I get
+4.
Yeah, I get like +4.
But you got -4 because you're a single target.
I got a +4 against spells.
Okay, so it's actually even because you're a single target on this one.
Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna roll it.
Just roll savers.
Oh, I failed.
You are held. As you see, Croaker reading this like little scroll.
Okay.
You are held for. It's like, what's a hold person? Is it
for like hours?
Yeah, I mean it's a long time.
The problem is that I am berserking.
Why is that a problem?
Because he just cast a spell at me, which means I need to roll an intelligence check to see whether or not I recognize him as an enemy.
Okay, well, you're held for hours.
And I failed, so I would recognize him as an enemy.
Well, you're still held right now.
Okay.
He's an enemy, and you can't do dick about it.
As long as there's enemies near me.
Raven attacks that guy and hits.
Oh, sure. Raven can keep fighting.
I know. What's this all about?
Well, Elmo's trying to stop him too. Okay, penance. Keep chanting.
Well, now I want to hit Raven, but yeah, I'll just keep chanting.
Yeah, and slap Breaker while you're at it.
Smolder, keep going.
Yep, riding at full horse speed.
Okay, so hold on.
Probably like way out here.
And enthrall lasts until I stop talking or someone makes me stop talking. Plus 1d3 rounds after. So, I mean, I can keep them under my thumb as long as I want.
Oh. 1 second, guys. Let me add. So, some allies came back. Okay, so this column comes running back up, led by this kind of Weasley-looking guy, very much elite, like kind of elite or society elite, in a nice like pressed uniform, followed by a group of the Limper soldiers. Okay, Flint. And yeah, they come charging kind of in and trying to see what's going on.
How is this girl reacting to?
She's just scared and shaking. She doesn't know what happened.
All right,
She just saw her grandpa explode, and her parts all over him.
So I was hoping she didn't see that. He's gonna take her hand and he's just gonna slowly start walking away from the scene down this road here.
Oh,
yeah, she's
second edition hold person is 2 rounds per level.
Oh, okay.
And as he does, he's gonna just say, "Let's take a walk." And he's gonna say this as gently as possible. But he's holding her hand to make sure that she comes along, but trying to not make it seem forceful,
Okay. Croaker comes over to Raven. Hold on. Calm down. We can't be attacking them.
I've already killed a couple.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're not attacking them. We're killing them.
It was an act of nature. Lightning bolt came from nowhere.
I don't know how that guy got sliced in half.
I don't know.
An errant woodsman's axe. He lost his grip.
Oh no, this is the old roughneck. Sorry. And so this is an old, battle-hardened, but he looks like he has a little paunch to him, and looks like he's been drinking the whole time. He rides out and to see what's going on, the whole commotion.
I could recast Enthrall.
Yes.
Now listen here, you.
Raven's actually he starts yelling, "Stand still, SWAT!" And he takes his arrows and he goes to shoot at the newcomer here with his arrows.
Oh,
Warpwood.
Yeah, as he goes to shoot, you see Elmo, take his sword and cut the bowstring.
Okay, I was gonna warp the arrow
before he's able to release. Raven gets super pissed at Elmo.
like
what are you
Raven
doing? Yeah.
I got Elmo's back. Croaker gave an order.
And it looks like Lane recognizes Raven, actually. You see a surprise on his face. What do you want to do, Penance?
Well, what I want to do...
I don't want to...
turkey.
Yeah, go for it. Do what you want to do.
No, I was going to intervene with Raven, but then Elmo did. So, yeah, I mean, I back Elmo up. I got his back, and I just tell Raven, Croaker and Elmo gave an order. Your company now. God damn it. Stop killing these people. It was him. He did it.
You're still riding for the captain, Smolder.
Yeah, he told me to ride for the captain, so that's what I'm doing.
And then you see Lane rides up. He's checking out the situation. He sees Raven, and again, he looks like he's been drinking. He's kind of swaying in his, but then he recognizes Raven, and he gets this like super like fear response, and he starts he actually takes off with his horse, worried about Raven killing him, so he starts bolting out of here, and his men like kind of start following him.
Wow. Okay, killing's on.
Yeah. And you hear Raven yells, you whiny sniveling rat, stand still, Lane, and take it like a man, you gutless thief. But he has nothing to throw at him as Lane is bolting out of here. And his crew kind of follows him. The other ones are still getting enthralled, but as Penance is talking about...
No, because I intervened with Raven, so that would have cut the spell.
Okay, so these are
so they can all run off too.
Well, yes, they are all confused. They don't know what's going on. Their leader just bolted on them.
Croker, for your own innocence, I suggest you, and protection, I suggest you go see if Smolder actually got the captain. He's been known to get lost.
Well, hopefully Breaker won't kill any more of our men.
Well, yeah, I'll look after Breaker, but you better get the captain. Because if he gets away from Breaker, then Breaker won't kill him, right? Because he won't know where he's at.
Because I can't see him. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get him out of sight.
Okay, yeah, he will in a second. But as Lane is leaving, he starts laughing and yelling at Raven. Haha, the Limper is gonna flay you alive. And they bolt out of there. Good job making enemies of the Limper already as soon as you meet up. That was awesome. Raven tries to take his knife and throw it after him as far as he can, but Elmo puts his hand down and then
I smash him in the face with my worm buckler.
And you hear Elmo say, "It's harder than you thought to run away." Elmo says, "Oh, you left your old life behind, huh, Raven?"
Yeah, Raven.
And Raven's, "It's harder than
or is it Crow now?"
I should know better. He's only the Limper's butt boy.
Yeah, I'm right there with Elmo busting his balls.
Yeah. The rest of the... Here, we can end combat here. Unless anyone wants to do anything else. The rest of them are going to bolt out of here.
I'm held.
They better run fast.
All the ones alive.
Because when Breaker comes out of his rage, anyone left he's going to attack.
He still's got 18 turns on that, or rounds.
18, Jesus Christ. 9th level caster. Okay, and I just sit there behind him, waiting for it to wear off.
And you go down and meet Raven, or meet the captain.
Left. It's just the two dwarves. We'll hold the village.
We got this.
That gets out of here. Yeah. And then... how did this rebel show up? This random rebel was in there somehow.
Not now, rebel. Now is not the time.
So the captain comes. Smolder, you went and got the captain, and he comes running up, and Raven lets him know what happened, and told the captain, Lane Zwad is one of Colonel Zwad's jackals, and Elmo stopped me from killing them all. Breaker almost got him, but Croaker stopped him too. And if you remember, Colonel Zwad is one of the Limper's #1, army commanders.
Well, he wasn't he the one that was going to jump us in the woods the other night? So.
Oh no, that was Harden. Yeah, you were fighting the rebels back then.
Yeah, we're supposed to be working for the Limper.
Yep, you're supposed to be partnering with the Limper, but you ended up just killing a bunch of his soldiers, and then
it's just 4.
The captain actually rides on with the lieutenant to talk to Zwat with a bunch of soldiers to kind of smooth things over a little bit.
Would he like me to join him?
No, we'll figure this out. You guys go. You've done enough rebel rousing. And I need to smooth some relations over. But then after he kind of... you see the captain agree with what you did after you hear about the raping of the mute girl and the old man dying at the enemy's hands.
Horrible thing to happen.
So you head back to camp after this encounter, and you hear rumors that it might be a good idea that you're not meeting up with the Limper right now.
I got to figure out what to do with this little girl. Flint would probably figure out she is actually mute.
Yeah. Let me just copy here. I guess I don't need to bring the old man with us. Good job. Poor Flick. You killed him. Oh, that's great.
He was a liability and in the way.
You also see Raven console her, and she looks up to Raven quite a bit for standing up for him, but also thanks you, Flint, quite a bit. But she'll hang out with you.
She's actually is a mute or no?
Yeah, she doesn't talk at all. She just kind of points, and she has this sign language kind of looking way of talking with her hands.
Flint will try to get her to teach him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can kind of figure out how she's pointing, and she's able to write some things on the ground down, and she actually writes her name is Darling.
Darling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you figure out that's what they call her. And she actually seems to get over the whole abuse pretty quickly.
For now, anyway, that's good.
Yeah, like it happened to someone else.
So
Raven,
she's not really over it.
Yeah. Raven comes over and checks on her too. You get the hint that maybe something like he might have had a kid at some point in the past himself, and that he lets you know he was super pissed about the way they were treating her. They shouldn't treat kids that way.
Right.
Smolder and Breaker, you hear this and you're a little confused. You're not sure why you shouldn't treat kids poorly.
Breaker?
I've never been a kid diddler.
Well, just you haven't ever felt the need to protect kids.
No.
During war.
That is correct. I was actually gonna drop either a fireball on her or a stinking cloud on her, hit all of them.
Put her out of
her suffering.
Yeah.
But Flint ran in there instead, so I had to alter my act.
Appreciate that.
So during the camp, you actually you hear the commanders kind of getting around the table, and they're setting up defensive perimeters, and they're realizing they're pretty deep in rebel territory right now, and that there's a rebel force gathering, that we're going to have to start confronting these rebels, and at least use the Lipper as a distraction so we can take on their main force. And so there's a battle plan getting drawn up that night on how we're going to confront this. There's scouts going off looking, trying to feel out where this battle should happen, and making plans, and the captain and the lieutenant and Elmo and Croker are all in there, making the plans. Does anyone want to participate in that strategy session?
I was there before they got there.
Yeah,
praying to my god. Yep.
Yeah.
Breakers
they're making
drinking.
You hear the numbers that were roughly about 300 person company, so this is something we should take on and start actually kicking some rebel butt here, and that we might be able to surprise them tomorrow if we get our forces in place. So you hear that's the kind of plan that's getting drawn up tonight, and you see it's there. Like, the captain seems very strategic, right? He's like, drawing out feints of how the front line should go, and then Elmo's squad will go to the right, and we'll use magic on the left to create a ravine to trap them against a cliff face, or at least a small, like a 2-foot divot. And so they're like getting Goblin and One Eye to plan on how they were going to execute this battle plan. And Sergeant Elmo tells you, Smolder, to tell your squad to rest up tonight. We're gonna hit them finally. We're gonna hit some rebels tomorrow.
I'll go and pass that along to each of them.
Yeah, while this is going on, while that confab is going on, Flint would keep the girl distracted so she couldn't overhear any of it, because I guess technically she is an enemy. And he'll use Raven to that end. And at some point or another, when she and Raven are interacting, he would probably kick in his heightened senses and just eavesdrop on the meeting a little bit.
Okay.
And just basically hear what what Smolder's gonna end up telling us.
Okay.
Or at least a little bit of it, and then just turn it off.
And it sounds like your Smolder and Sergeant Elmo's squad is going to hit the right flank, and stay on the right and try to keep outmaneuvering the enemy so that they can't outflank the main force tomorrow.
The flank busters.
Yep.
Could be the squad with no name, like the Sergio Leone film.
Squad with no name. So anything you guys want to do to finish up camp tonight? Everyone's getting very serious, getting their weapons sharpened, and there's a lot of activity around the camp.
Dagger practicing, getting spells memorized.
Eating food.
Yep. Drinking Gut Shaker. You kind of look at Croker, you're a little pissed at him for stopping the rampage.
Yep.
Flint would probably just figure out what Black Company's going to do with this girl.
Yeah. And the scouts come in later that night, and you realize that it's going to be a little larger force than the company. Looks like they were hiding another division, and it's about twice the size. So it's about 600 troops versus your 300.
Jeez.
But
do they have a breaker?
Yeah. Still feel very confident in trying to take them out. So the next morning comes around.
Are we going to be calling Breaker One Boot?
Basically. So for your the right flank, Sergeant Elmo that night, kind of lays out the plan, and I'll move you to the map, and says, should we lay a trap for this right flank, or should we rush in and gain the initiative?
What can we do to lure them into a pit so Smolder and myself can just set them all on fire.
Can we make a pit?
I don't have any quick way of digging.
Well, I can do like an entangle in the brush and whatnot, and like try and hold a bunch.
So then we would just want to try to get them as close together as possible for both the entangle and fire. So some way to
Yeah, 40-foot cube within an
lure
80-yard range.
lure them into a smaller confined space.
Or just throw my
Yeah,
hammer.
I'm all for trapping.
And Hagop is going to come with you guys on this this kind of sortie to the right. So you're going to hold up on the road, and yeah, you can either choose to, set up some trap or just charge ahead and attack. Elmo's looking for some feedback on the battle plan.
We can set a trap. I can turn invisible and go scout ahead.
I've got a displacement ability that's not as good as invisibility, but similar. So if you wanted backup, I could do that.
Yeah, so the two of us can go scout out what we're dealing with and then report back.
Darling is left at the camp, guarded, and the rest of the company moves out.
I guess I can't help you.
Okay.
Not really
Yeah.
Oh,
able to do it.
So you
that's
cast
okay.
you cast invisibility.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast invisibility. Whoop.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead to kind of take a look at what we're dealing with.
Yep. Elmo and Hagop get their bows out. Let me reveal the map.
I can be the bait. Put me in the middle of the road. Enemies come charging at me.
Wiggle your wood at them. Give them a berserker helicopter show and have them chase you.
Yep.
Do the hitchhiker thing and stick that leg out.
I drink my gut
So,
shaker.
do we have anybody with the group who could actually look for maybe a natural terrain area that could potentially get these guys, whatever we're going to encounter, into a tighter cluster?
Us running down a hill. That's Breaker's strategy.
So you see rebel main forcers come forward. They're carrying spears, and you hear a kind of a bleating ahead of you, Smolder, as you see a war elephant stomping up the road.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I hurriedly start running back. So I
Hold
can
on.
pass-
Hold on.
Triple
hold on.
damage.
Hold on. Okay. You see the elephant kind of meandering forward, and they're marching up the road.
So we haven't confirmed the plan, but it looks like Breaker's going right ahead with it.
Yes.
Where do you want to position the?
Yes,
the
he is
Elmo?
just marching through the middle of the road.
You'll hear from just behind you and to your right. Bring them to us.
I can charm mammal.
Oh,
I can go berserk. I start stomping and doing some
So-
ritualistic singing
So-
and chanting and stomping.
are you just standing out there?
I failed my wisdom check, so yes, I am.
Okay, so they're marching up the road. Oops.
These are our enemies, right? Let me ask before
Yeah.
I go crazy.
Definitely.
Again.
Yep.
So,
Character growth.
This is what he does.
so they plop there. They kind of like hold up a little bit, and you see a bunch of arrows start shooting at you.
Okay. Do I get an
might be able to
initiative?
do something about that.
No, you were standing in the middle of the road.
But I can see them, right? I want to go berserk and
Yeah.
run.
Okay, yeah, we'll do initiative after a volley of arrows. One hit. What's your AC again?
2.
Yours.
I want to throw my hammer if they're going to throw arrows.
We can do initiative here. AC of 0.
AC of 2.
Okay, so you take one arrow trunks you for 5 damage. You're at full health, by the way. It's been enough days.
Okay.
No, he's too far away. I can't do anything.
Yeah, initiative.
Okay.
I don't think we did a very good job with the trap.
Oh, it's
Well,
fine. It's
Breaker.
Says the guy who has one battle strategy, and that's battle.
fine. Yep. It's called Killing Rage.
Sorry. So all along today, all these little battles are taking place. Okay. And you see the rebel sergeant, call into his elephant's ear, he gives the command to charge.
Yes.
No.
Okay, hold on. Don't I get a hammer throw by the time the elephant, way before the elephant gets that far?
It's charging you, yes. But it went first. I'll give you one throw. Go for it.
All right.
Because you're swinging your dick in the middle of the road. So that hit.
All right. Triple damage.
Whoa.
13 times 3, 39 points.
And so it is. What is it attack? So it's trying to trample you.
Did I hit it? Did I hurt it?
Yeah. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry.
And because I'm a dwarf, it gets a -4.
Didn't update these guys. That's right. -4 to attack.
Yeah.
Hit. Miss. Miss. Hit. Fumble. Okay, so you got hit twice. For
By what? What hit me?
it trampled over you.
Okay.
The elephant.
The elephant did. Got it.
So 19 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
As its final trampling, it must have stepped on you kind of funny and
Yeah.
rolled, and these two warriors on top. Let's see. This one jumped off and made it to the ground, but he took 19 damage. So the sergeant fell in and rolled with the elephant. If I
Okay.
was not and took a bunch of damage. So you held your ground, and it stomped on you a little bit.
Yeah, so you guys
but-
watch as it's a little dwarf against this elephant with two people, and he throws that hammer, and that thing comes down and starts trampling, and then it falls onto the ground unconscious.
Yeah.
You guys are like,
So it just
Breaker's
fell down.
amazing.
It's not unconscious. It just fell on the ground.
That's okay. It gives me another bonus
It's gonna take a while
because he's
to
down.
Get up.
And he rolled over on top of that sergeant.
Yeah.
So the sergeant's gonna take this turn to get out from underneath all the crap on top of it. Oh no, he was attacking this round. So
Yeah, he was
next round.
attacking.
Okay,
It should be Flint's turn.
it is Flint.
Flint's going to focus on the, I'm assuming, robes of the priest and use molecular adjustment to ignite them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Light her on fire.
Fire.
Ah, apparently not this round.
No.
Okay, penance.
Oh, options. I have options. Those guys have bows
Which
up
ones?
the road.
A couple of them do. Most of them have spears, and some of them look like they have short swords. The two in the back have bows.
Okay.
That's so funny that Breaker held his ground against this giant.
I'm gonna step forward just a little bit here. Yeah, I guess I'll go all three. It's an 80-yard range, so I can do it. And it's a 40-foot box, and these guys are all exactly within a 40-foot box. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay.
Trap set.
And what's the saving throw for that?
Yeah, I gotta roll back to it here. Creature rolls successful saving throw can escape the area, moving at only 10 feet per round until out of the area. So yeah, they just make a saving throw, otherwise they're held for one turn.
And how big was it? 40 by 40?
It says 40-foot cube, so I don't know if they mean 20 by 40 or 40 by 40. But if it's 40 by 40, they're exactly 40 by 40.
Okay.
Like it would get them all.
Except for the two archers in the back.
No, it would get them all. If it's 40 by 40.
Yeah.
It would it's like perfect.
Okay. No, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna highlight this area. That's will be better. Sorry. Draw. Rectangle. There you go. Okay. This. Oh wait.
Hey, where's our initiative tracker? Nice penance.
Okay. Okay, Rebel Spear Warriors. They can move one, you said?
If they're held, if they failed their saving throw, they cannot move. If they made their saving throw, they can move up to 10 feet
Okay.
until out of the area.
And for how long?
One turn,
Okay, one turn.
so 10 rounds.
Yep, 10 rounds.
Okay. Breaker.
All right. Do a little side step this way. And I am going to throw my hammer at this prone elephant.
Okay, +4 to attack.
And
On top of your +4, so +8, right?
Hold on. I've got it's calculated in the sheet, but
Okay.
that would be. I'm going to be taking 3 attacks, so
Yep.
AC 3 against the elephant
That is a hit.
for 42 points of damage.
So you take it out.
I throw the hammer at the sergeant.
Okay.
Is he down or up?
He's not on the ground. Yeah, he's getting out of all the gear.
Okay. Throw the hammer at him. AC 6.
That's a miss.
Swing my axe at the priestess.
Okay.
AC 7.
It's a miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
See Raven running along this ridge up above. He's gonna drop on those guys. Smolder. And we'll end it after this combat, this first round.
So those things dying kind of changed what I was gonna do.
Sure, get your hooks in us for the combat. And
I know. I was going to.
you're too
I had
excited.
to step away for a sec.
Yeah.
I was gonna move 1, 2. 4,
So I think
5.
it was gonna be a better combat, but the damn elephant fell down.
I'm still.
Well, I was gonna
invisible.
charm it. If Breaker hadn't have dealt with it, I was gonna charm it. So
If
Wasn't
you
worried
guys
about that.
want to do 10 more minutes, we can finish the combat today. Do you guys want to do that, or
oh, are we stopping? I stepped away. Sorry, I had to step away for a sec.
no? We can do 10 more minutes. I think you guys will finish it up pretty quick.
Okay.
Okay, Smolder, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I moved forward. I just moved forward. I'm still invisible.
Okay.
And I just moved forward to there.
Hagot's gonna step out 2 and fire arrows at the priest. Hit and miss. Elmo's gonna do 2 fire arrows at the sergeant. 2 hits. Okay. Rebel sergeant's gonna get up and charge at Breaker.
Okay.
I'll give him. He gets 2 attacks. So he's only gonna take 1 attack this round and misses. Oh, I didn't have the priest in the, so she will go. Hold on. Okay, let's go. Penance, Smolder. Well, no, she can't target you. Penance and Breaker. Roll a saving throw versus spell. Give an enchantment and charm, so any bonuses for that.
Failed.
Oh my!
You both held. Okay, Flint.
Can't believe that.
Smolder, you need to kill that priest.
Yeah. As soon as Keith said, we'll be done with this in 10 minutes, I knew we were fucked.
Surprised you didn't get down the priest quickly.
I rolled a fucking 2.
I've only had one
Did you
chance to swing
try
at
that
the
again?
priest.
I did try it again and failed.
Okay.
And in the meantime, he's going to also be pulling out a torch.
Okay. Penance, you're held. Okay. So the turn's over, right? They can run forward now?
10 rounds. Or one turn is 10 rounds.
That's right. Sorry. So he... Okay. The one that is free is trying to cut his way through.
Okay.
Raker, you are held. Raven.
Kill the priest.
Yeah, she sees you guys. He's gonna throw some daggers. Hit. Chunks her out. Smolder.
So I am actually dropping a stinking cloud. So right here, 20 feet. Yeah, that hits everybody. So right there.
They're all save versus spell.
Yeah, so I'm dropping it right there. So they're all within 20 feet of that spot. And it is save versus poison, or be reeling and unable to attack because of nausea for 1d4 plus 1 round after leaving the cloud.
Only one so far has been affected. 2.
Those who make the save can leave the cloud without suffering any ill effects, but must continue to save each round. So everyone that's moving slowly through that entanglement has to save against poison each round or start vomiting.
Okay.
So their life just got a lot harder.
Miss. Elmo. He's gonna shoot at the priest. 1 hit.
Hey, Flint. Oh no, they go before you. Shit.
Okay, the rebel sergeant pulls out
What were you thinking?
Kill the priest.
He
Yeah, kill these guys before they coup de grace Breaker and I.
he starts flipping around the spear and sticks it at Breaker.
I thought the sergeant was dead.
No,
No.
they're very alive, and we're held.
1 hit.
So I didn't understand when you said stinking cloud. I thought you were casting it at them.
Oh, I thought the sergeant was dead.
Because everyone up top they're already out of the picture.
I thought the priest was the only one left.
So
All right. So he obviously gets a bonus to attack me and all that. So
well, he did miss on 1. He rolled a 3, so you get 6 plus 4, 10 points of damage.
okay.
Flint.
Okay, Flint's going to move to here. And
Kill the priest.
Do it.
as he's moving there, he's going to light his torch and he's going to toss it into this square right here.
Penance, we're dead.
Damn it.
we're dead. All they got to do is walk right up to us with a knife and just whoosh. That's it.
What's hold on a sec. What's your take on like instant actions
Oh, prone.
or reaction type actions
What do you mean?
in second edition?
I guess give me an example.
Well, I've got this ability, inertial barrier. It's kind of like Mage Shield.
Yeah.
A little different, but it's kind of like that. Is it something that can be thrown up as reaction, or do I have to get it going on my turn?
You'd have to start it on your turn, yeah.
All right. Then instead of throwing that torch, as I'm lighting the torch, I'm going to throw up an inertial barrier, which is actually going to encompass Breaker and Penance also, actually. Anybody within 3 yards.
9 feet.
9 feet, yeah. Okay.
Will I be able to get through it?
Anybody can get through it. It just stops their movement once they hit it, and then the next round they can step through.
Hmm.
It's a little more malleable than
Whoa.
the arcane shield.
Yeah.
What?
We saw the green spray.
Oh,
You're getting feisty up there.
I hit the wrong thing.
But my plants will keep them at bay.
And they got to save versus poison again, or
Yeah,
they start,
that's what I was doing.
or they stop to start gagging.
So you didn't throw the fire. Okay. Yeah. So,
Oh.
yeah.
This is the first time I've done that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That
Now
was
all-
more centered because it shouldn't be encompassing all of them.
I know. I'm trying. Okay. They're all choking. Breaker, you're frozen.
Yeah.
Raven.
But
gonna throw some-
for the third round, I'm still thinking kill the priest.
Oh, you see daggers keep flying at her. She's got a dagger in her shoulder. Now it's Smolder's turn.
All right. Wand of Lightning,
She's good.
writing it right down the pipelines, both of them.
Okay.
That's 2 charges. It's a save versus spell for half. 66. 1s or 2s. I got no 1. It doesn't look like. So 23 points of damage or half.
Okay. The priest dies. He is able to jump out of the way. Oops.
Do it.
Whoa.
So how much was half?
It's half. 23 half. I
Wow.
always forget if I think you're round. I can't remember
11.
if you round mind up. Yeah, I'll be 11.
Okay. Hagar shoots an arrow at the guy and fumbles. And his
Thank-
bro
thank
breaks
you,
at him.
Thank you, Smolder.
He broke his string again.
About damn time, Corporal.
So he whips out 2 longsword attacks. D8. So 14 plus 18 damage. Okay. Rebel
Now's
Sergeant.
when he surrenders.
No, he's whips around his spear. He's like flipping it like this, like super ninja dude. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna strike at Flint twice.
Now,
AC.
ironically, I was reading
What's-
inertial barrier, and it doesn't seem to do anything for melee attacks. It just does it for missile and some magical type effects.
You're like,
It's the
boom.
thought that counts. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers,
Hey,
Breaker.
I didn't say that out loud. You guys have
Okay.
no clue.
AC. This would be AC 0.
I'm pretty sure that hit.
Okay.
So I
And
could have cast
great.
fire on Breaker and said, it's shield.
6.
Yep.
You're invincible. Run.
Run.
10. 16 damage
To who?
total to Flint.
To me.
Jesus.
Flint, your turn.
Melt his brain. You've got that.
Melt
that ability,
his
right?
brain.
Just melt his brain.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm having. Oh, you know what? Fucking control flames. That torch.
Yeah.
Just
you have,
have it leap onto him.
okay.
Like you're blowing it at his face.
Roll the power.
Well, the torch is next to the priest actually, so it's
you-
gonna leap from there.
Yep.
Let's see here. Control flame.
There you go.
Success.
So,
So-
D6 damage.
Yeah, basically the 5 feet in front of me just
Flame up.
gets filled in with flame for 1 point of damage.
Still up.
He'll die with no eyelashes.
Penance, you are unfrozen. The magic leaves after the priest dies. Oh, Penance, go ahead. For them. The choking.
1, 2, 3. I smash the sergeant. I coup de grace him and steal the kill.
Okay.
It was me.
Nice.
I did it. AC 5.
Uh,
Might be a miss.
Yeah, it might be a miss. That is a miss.
Damn it.
Okay. These are all these poor guys that all failed. They're choking, barfing. You hear all this kind of like commotion
Wrapped
in
in
that
vines.
Yeah. Breaker.
All right. I am going to swing my axe at this guy. AC. What? Oh, wrong button. Sorry. AC 3.
That's a hit. Right on the nose.
16 points of damage.
Take him out.
And then I throw my hammer at this guy.
They're covered in vines and a giant swirl of smoke, so you'd get a minus 4. You
Well,
barely see him in there.
well, but don't I get a bonus because they're not moving?
And
right?
they're prone.
Okay.
So
It
it
equals
cancels
out.
So
Cancels
minus
out.
2.
Okay.
Welcome to Shadowrun.
Aim for the sounds of vomiting.
Yeah,
AC -4.
that is a hit.
24 points of damage.
Dang.
And then I throw it at this guy. The one next to him.
Okay.
AC 1.
That's a hit.
26 points of damage.
Okay.
And I move 1,
Oh, 26.
2, 3. Yep. So I did 24 points of damage to him and 26 points of damage to him.
It was brutal before, now it's just ungodly.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're still standing. They're puking. They're
Yep.
entangled.
Tied up,
Raven
They
misses.
just took a bunch of
skulls are
damage.
crushed in.
Yep. All these smolder. Is it time?
It is. Drop
Okay.
the fireball in the middle of it.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna whoosh.
I was
big's
gonna
your
say,
fire?
does that stink cloud act as propellant, you know, and make it blow
Oh,
up
it's
even more?
definitely gonna. Oh my God! You just roll that.
That
That's
sucks.
such a pathetic little Roman candle.
Well, one of them missed and he died. Oh shit! Look at that. Does it hit all of them, by the way?
What's the range
I mean,
or
it's,
area of effect?
at least it's at least as big as a stinking cloud. I know that.
If it's a fireball, I think it does.
Okay, it would hit these 4. I don't know if it hit the ones in the back.
Because if the stinking cloud could reach them, the fireball definitely should. And it
Where there's smoke, there's
yeah,
fire.
it's the same size as it's the
Okay.
exact same size as the stinking cloud.
Okay.
20-foot radius. Man, the first time I cast it was better.
All right. 20
Okay.
foot 20-foot radius for fireball. You can cast it 10 yards plus 10 yards per level. $1d6 per level of damage, up to a maximum of 10d6.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Yep, sorry. Almost done here. Hagop. He's gonna move forward. Okay.
That's only a 15-foot radius. So it could go one more square bigger than that cloud.
Okay. Sergeant is dead. Flint.
He's going to walk around Elmo and pick up the torch off the ground. He has disengaged the control flame, and of course the inertial barrier has been down for a couple of rounds.
Did you want to? Okay.
I really don't have anything that can reach those guys except for maybe a thrown weapon. But
There is fire all over them right now. So if you wanted to control it.
Is it really needed? Sure. Okay, this guy down here, I'll see if I can focus on whatever has got him torched up and do a little more damage to him. Success. 4. Come on.
None of them live.
Whoops. 2 points of damage.
Okay. Next turn will be 2d6. Okay. Penance.
I just shout, drop your weapons and the torment will end.
They can't hear you in the fire.
Over their screams.
I tried. But that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, they're all frozen right now.
Because
So
yeah,
they're,
they're fucked.
yeah, they're just gonna burn to death. We can end it here tonight. So as it keeps burning,
I keep throwing my hammer.
okay, go ahead, go for it, Breaker.
All right.
Breaker wants to roll that damage, damn it.
All right, I throw my hammer at this guy.
Okay.
Oh, AC 10.
You miss.
Darn it.
Raven is backs away from the smell of all the smoking meat. And yeah, they're fucked. They can't move. And
Okay.
fire and smoke and it's going to end here.
We're
with
eating
all of
elephant.
It all ends here.
with all of them dying.
All right.
Okay, so you finished the first battle. The Black Company participated in. Your right wing was successful and defeated a war elephant and multiple squad coming in.
Elephant
And we're able-
Slayer.
Yeah, that would have been a bad news if they got through your lines. So excellent. Have a good night. I will post some experience after this.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Keep smiling.